Good morning and welcome again to commencement exercises at West Virginia Wesleyan College. It is our honor to have all of you here with us today. We're getting close to closing the doors for guests and beginning our program. We would again ask if you can to please squeeze into seats if you have any bags or other items on seats to allow for other guests, and if you have any small children, especially those without tickets, if you could hold them on laps as well. Again, we're looking forward to a really great day and are so thankful to have all of you here with us today. Have a great day.
Good morning. My name is Rick Swearingen. I am Conference Superintendent of the Greenbrier Wesleyan District of the West Virginia Annual Conference of the United Methodist Church. It's a joy and honor to be a part of this celebration here today. And I'd like to invite you to join with me in a word of prayer. Eternal God, we pause to give you thanks for the gift of this day and the gift of this special moment. We give you thanks for each one of these graduates who have worked long and hard to arrive at this stage of their journey. Along the way, their dreams turned into goals, and today, a reality. We give thanks for their work and the work that you began in each of them long before this day. Through their hard work, they have gained skills, knowledge, and insight. Help them use each for the good of all humankind. We also thank you, O Lord, for those who walked beside them throughout their journey. Along the way, there were those who gave words of encouragement, who inspired them to work even harder, to hold them up when the journey became wearisome. Friends, family, educators, even those who appeared briefly, sometimes made such a difference. As you have placed these people into our lives, we ask that you bless them on this day also. Today we ask your blessing to be upon this ceremony. May your presence be felt among us here today, and as we celebrate these graduates, help us to know that you celebrate also. This moment is a great achievement, but yet remind each graduate that while there may not be any more final exams, or getting to class on time, or working tirelessly to bring grades to where they need to be, this moment signals a new beginning, one of great excitement, one of great hope and potential. This truly is the first day of the rest of all of our lives. May we all be filled with your love, joy, and peace that you give on this day, and hold each in your care. We give thanks for the passion that brought each of these future leaders here today to graduate, but may it continue to burn within, so that in all that they do, may there be love, and out of that love, may there be a willingness to serve others. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen.
Good morning, esteemed faculty, staff, proud families, special guest Senator Capito, and of course, the graduating class of West Virginia Wesleyan College. It is an incredible privilege to stand before you today as you prepare to step into the world and take on new challenges. Is this not a fine and bittersweet day? I think we can all agree your 4 years here on campus, graduates, went by pretty quickly, didn't it? It's amazing, blink of an eye. I'm Kevin Spear, class of 76. I have the profound honor of serving as the chair of our board of trustees. It's my privilege to represent our board and to express our congratulations to the graduates for earning the degrees for which you've worked so very hard. Please be assured that your board is proud of your accomplishments. Take pride in a job well done. Graduates, as we celebrate this important milestone, let us pause to recognize the many people who have helped you reach this day. To the faculty and staff of Wesleyan, thank you. Your dedication, wisdom, countless hours of support have shaped these students, not only academically, but as individuals, ready to face a complex and ever-changing world. Your role in the preparation of the class of 2025 cannot be overstated, and we are deeply grateful. I'm going to ask everybody to join me in giving a round of applause to this world-class team. Today marks not only the end of one chapter, but the beginning of another. As you embark on this exciting journey, I'd like to take a moment to reflect on the person that I consider to be the most exemplary leader in American history, Abraham Lincoln, and how his lessons on leadership can provide guidance as you shape your futures. Lincoln is a figure often remembered for his wisdom, his strength in the face of diversity, and his ability to unite a divided nation. But perhaps what makes him truly remarkable was his leadership during some of the most trying times our nation has ever faced. The Civil War was a conflict that tested not only our nation's survival, but also the character of the men and the women leading it. In these turbulent times, Lincoln showed us the power of compassion, perseverance, and humility. These are leadership qualities that are perhaps even more relevant and necessary today than they were in his time. Lincoln's leadership was grounded in compassion. Despite the immense pressure he faced as president during the Civil War, Lincoln remained deeply committed to the values of unity and freedom. He never lost sight of his humanity or the humanities of others, regardless of their position or ideology. As graduates, you will face situations where the temptation to be decisive or to assert your authority might overshadow your compassion. But take a page from Mr. Lincoln's book. Leading with compassion means seeing the bigger picture. It's about understanding people, their struggles, and their strengths. It's about being a leader who inspires and uplifts others rather than just telling them what to do. In your future careers, remember that leadership is not simply about making decisions. It's about making decisions that benefit people, that support their growth, and help them feel heard. As Lincoln once said, "I destroy my enemies by making them my friends." You don't have to compromise your values, but a compassionate approach will often be most effective in bringing people together. Lincoln's path to leadership was anything but smooth. He faced countless defeats and setbacks, both personally and professionally, before and after becoming president. In fact, he lost elections, suffered personal tragedies, and endured ongoing fierce criticism. Yet he never gave up. He showed the world the power of resilience and perseverance. As you leave our college and enter the next phase of your life, you will encounter challenges that may seem insurmountable. There will be moments when failure feels inevitable. But Lincoln teaches us that failure is not the end. It's simply part of the journey. The ability to rise after a fall, to learn from mistakes, and to keep moving forward. This is what defines true leadership. You will learn considerably more from your failures than you will from your successes. Do not fear failure. When you face adversity, take a moment to remember Lincoln's perseverance. When he faced the darkest moments of the Civil War, he never lost sight of his vision. You too must hold tight to your own vision and purpose, even in the most difficult times. Perhaps Lincoln's most enduring qualities was his humility. Despite his immense power and influence, he remained grounded. Personal ambition and ego were significantly subordinated in his list of motivators. He believed in the greater good and was always willing to listen to others, regardless of rank or status. In today's world, where leadership is all too frequently associated with status or prestige, Lincoln's example is a stark reminder of what true leadership looks like. True leadership is not about seeking personal glory. It's about serving others with integrity. It's about standing firm in your values, even when it's hard, and remaining humble in your success. Class of 2025, you stand at the threshold of a new chapter in your lives. As you step into this next phase, utilize the leadership qualities you have honed during your time here. Please consider carrying with you the lessons of Mr. Lincoln, leading with compassion, persevering in the face of adversity, and maintaining humility and integrity in all that you do. As you move forward into the new world, hold on to your integrity. Be a leader who listens considerably more than you speak. Be the kind of a leader who leads by example, who strives to make the world better for those around you, and who remains humble in your accomplishments. And as we can learn from Mr. Lincoln, I implore you to lead with kindness. That bears repeating. Please lead with kindness. Kindness is not a weakness. It's strength rooted in empathy. It's a quiet force that builds trust, fuels division, and strengthens communities. In a world that often emphasizes competition and self-promotion, kindness stands out. Simply stated, as humans, we tend to never forget acts of kindness. Acts of kindness leave lasting impressions, just as Lincoln's legacy continues to do. You have the power to make a profound impact on the world around you. As you continue your journey, let these values guide your leadership, and let them remind you that leadership is not about authority, it's about service, growth, and making the world a better place. So, here's my final advice to you on this glorious day. Above all, carry hope with you. Hope is not naive optimism. It is the belief that no matter the challenge, there is always the possibility for progress, for healing, for change. Hope is what fuels innovation, drives compassion, and sustains perseverance. It is the light that shines through even in the most uncertain moments. Mr. Lincoln held fast to hope through the darkest days of our nation's history. And it was that hope that helped carry a divided nation toward unity and renewal. As you step into your future, into careers, communities, and callings yet unknown, know this: you are not stepping into the world empty-handed. You are stepping forward equipped with knowledge, guided by values, and uplifted by the hope that your actions can and will make a difference, because that is a true statement. They can and will make a difference. So finally, congratulations, graduates. The future is yours to shape, and I have no doubt you'll lead it with the same strength, wisdom, and heart Lincoln showed in his time. On behalf of our Board of Trustees, once again, we are so very proud of you. Good luck on your journey ahead. You are well prepared for whatever path you choose to pursue. Thank you.
Good morning, graduates, families, guests. Welcome. You all been hearing a lot of speeches the last couple days, and you're going to hear some more. I'll do my best to keep this short, but the students here and the faculty know I can sometimes get a little long-winded. But there are a couple things I want to say. First, to our students who are receiving graduate degrees today, cherish this feeling, my friends. Pursuing an advanced degree is a bit like climbing a mountain in real thick fog. You can't always see the peak, but every once in a while you get this little glimpse of it through the fog. Then it goes away. And then one day you turn around and look behind, and the peak's behind you, and you realize you've already reached the top and you're on your way down that mountain. This degree that you're receiving today is a measure of your desire to continue learning at the highest possible levels. Display it proudly and let it be a constant reminder of how proud we all are of you. To the undergraduates today, many of you have been here for 4 years. You know, it didn't really hit me until several of you came up to me Wednesday at Grad Fest that you were freshmen in the fall of 2021, and in February of 2022, the spring semester of your freshman year, 2 trustees walked into my office and asked me to be the president of this college. And on that day, you all became my first freshman class as a college president, whatever that job even is. I'm still trying to figure out what that means. I'm not trying to make this about me, because today is about you. But this realization caused me to reflect on the amount of change that can happen in 4 years. An amount of time that used to seem like an eternity. And now, as I'm entering my 19th year here at this college, 4 years seems like an amount of time that's going by way too fast, and I'd like to slow it down sometimes. Learning is nothing more than changing. And you have all been changed a lot these past 4 years. You've been changed by successes that gave you confidence. You've been changed by failures that were both expected and surprising. You know what they are. I'm looking at your faces. You've been changed by professors who themselves are in a constant state of change, both personal and intellectual. You've been changed by staff members, by coaches, by pastors, by this community, and by this state. Only you know the ways in which you've changed. And let me tell you, you're going to have to take stock of that change. It's going to take time for you to realize how you've grown here. But it will come into focus. You've definitely changed. As we begin the ceremony today, I'm looking at these graduates, and I always say this: I am so filled with hope because of the young people we work with. It's no secret that we live in a really challenging time. and a lot of things divide us. And I'm reminded of the words of President John F. Kennedy's inaugural address when he said, "Let both sides explore what problems unite us instead of belaboring those problems which divide us." And that's why you all give me so much hope. You're Wesleyan graduates. You are graduates of the finest college in our state. You are liberal arts and science graduates. You're change agents. You're artists. You're servants. No group of individuals is more equipped to work together to solve complex problems. We live in a world full of division, but if you want to lead, remember this: we can't demand respect if we're not willing to give it. And I know that you graduates are going to live that every day. And I am so excited to see the change that you're going to bring into the world. I've changed a lot too in these last 4 years. When you were freshmen and I was brand new at this, I had no idea how to do this job. I had no idea what my role was going to be in supporting you. I had no idea if my work was even really going to matter. And because of all of you students, it's coming into focus. A lot of other things changed in my life, and you were here for it. I had 0 children when I started as president, and you were freshmen. Then I met an amazing person who I married in October, and now I have 3 awesome stepkids. Talk about change. And these kids have gotten to know some of you. I'm so grateful to the softball team for being so welcoming to my 17-year-old stepdaughter Bella when she came to the prospect day. I'm so grateful to the volleyball team for welcoming my 13-year-old stepdaughter Miley at volleyball camp this summer. And let me tell you, she's spunky. So many of you had your hands full with Miley Grace. And I'll cherish the memories of my stepson Jackson, who's 11 years old. He's not 6'3" yet. He will be. He thinks he is. Walking around when we were having dinner with the women's basketball team before the tournament with his iPad, asking every player to stand up, looking at their height on the roster and saying, "You're not as tall as it says you are right here, are you?" Talk about change. I didn't know what Yik Yak was when I started as president. Ha ha, there it is. I didn't know I should probably trade in my Levi's 5'11 jeans for 5'13s. 5'13s are still pretty slim, but as far as jeans go, they're not nearly as tight as 5'11s. They're fitted, okay? Even President Tight Pants can change over 4 years. I didn't know I could love this college more than I already did. But you have all made that change in me in a big way over these past 4 years. And if you've got your clock running, it's already taken 6 minutes, but the president's about to cry. I love you all so much. So much. And I really mean that. And I'm so grateful that you have allowed me to grow with you over these 4 years. So I have hope that you will be the change that the world always needs just by your being you, to paraphrase Mr. Rogers. Today is about you, your accomplishments, and so let's celebrate together with joy in our hearts, with civility in our minds, with empathy as our guide and optimism as our goal. Thank you for letting me be a part of your journey, my friends. I will always, always have your back. Will you please celebrate these graduates with me with another round of applause? Thank you, graduates. It's now my distinct honor to introduce our speaker and bestow the Rhododendron Award. Senator Shelley Moore Capito, a native West Virginian. United States Senator Shelley Moore Capito was born in Glendale in the Northern Panhandle. Her commitment to serving the people and communities of West Virginia is both remarkable and widely known. Her passion for improving her home state that has guided her life's work mirrors that of her father, West Virginia Governor Arch Moore Jr. The family legacy continues with her own children and grandchildren now following in her footsteps as community-minded public servants. Dedicated to education and service, Senator Capito graduated from Duke University and later from the University of Virginia with her master's degree. She became a career counselor at West Virginia State University, working closely with first-generation college students, and later served as director of the Educational Information Center for the West Virginia Board of Regents, which included advising on such matters as higher education policy. The senator's public service career began with her 1996 election to Kanawha County's seat in the West Virginia House of Delegates, where she served 2 terms. In the year 2000, she was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives, serving the 2nd Congressional District for 14 years. Her commitment to becoming a stronger voice for West Virginia led her to become the first female United States Senator in our state's history in 2014, a position to which she was reelected in 2020. During her tenure in the House, she focused on expanding our state's transportation infrastructure, supporting community banks, and improving rural communities across the state. In the Senate, Senator Capito has served as chair of the Senate Republican Policy Committee, while also serving on the Appropriations Committee, Commerce, Science, Transportation Committee, and the Committee on Environment and Public Works, and the Committee on Rules and Administration. She's dedicated her legislative career to moving the Mountain State forward and representing and lifting up our state's priorities, interests, and needs through legislation and committee work. She consistently travels in the state to meet with constituents and learn more about their personal stories and hardships. She's advocated for the rights of women, including sponsoring legislation for equal pay, fair compensation for female athletes, and voting for women's access to health care. She's also worked to bring more federal funding to West Virginia to treat those suffering from opioid addiction, something that we all know is so critically important. She's committed to building a better West Virginia for the next generation. Of particular note is the Senator's dedication to young female leaders. In 2015, she launched the West Virginia Girls Rise Up program to empower young women through education, physical fitness, and self-confidence. She continues to visit schools throughout the state for this initiative, serving as a role model and encouraging them to lead, follow their dreams, and achieve their individual goals. It's with deep appreciation for distinguished service in our state of West Virginia and the United States of America that West Virginia Wesleyan College salutes Senator Capito and names her the recipient of his 2025 Rhododendron Award, and this is officially affixed with the seal of the college on this day, May 10th, 2025, as part of our 134th commencement ceremony. Senator?
Well, thank you, President Moore. And no, we're not related, as far as we can tell. It's wonderful to be here, and thank you for bestowing upon me the Rhododendron Award. I love the rhododendron flower. It's a beautiful symbol, I think, of our state. I actually have a couple in my yard. I haven't killed them all yet, and the deer haven't eaten them all yet, but they're making a good headway on it, I'll tell you that. And so it's a real pleasure for me to be here. And we sort of have the same types of themes, both for the chair of the board, Kevin Spears. We just met, but we find we have much in common, and also with the president's address. So you can breathe easy. I'm a short speaker in most cases, but I'm going to have to tell you one thing that's going to really disappoint you. I have no idea what yik yak is. Do I need to know this? Do I live in a yik yak world in Washington, D.C.? Yeah, probably do. And my jeans, I'm way beyond mom jeans. I guess I'm into grandmom jeans, if they even make those kinds of things. It's very nice to be here. The last time I was in Wesley Chapel was a very sad day. It was in 2006. It was on the heels of what we know locally as the Sago mine tragedy. When this chapel was filled, maybe some of you were here with us that day. Very sad day when we lost too many coal miners to a tragic mine accident, and by the way, a lot of what we've seen come out of that tragedy has been better mine safety for our miners now as we're moving forward. So we had some very powerful speeches that day, but it stays with me in my heart and in my mind being in this chapel. So I'm very proud to be here, proud of this remarkable achievements of all the graduates. I would like to extend my appreciation to President Moore, to West Virginia Wesleyan's Board of Trustees, to all of the incredible educators in front of me and behind me, administrators and faculty. And to those who have served as your first teachers, and those would be your parents and your family members who are here with you today. It's just packed in here. It's beautiful. But I have to diverge a little bit since it is Mother's Day weekend. I want to take a moment to recognize all the moms in the crowd. Many of you, when your children were born, you thought, will I ever get to the day when I get to see this child graduate from high school, or even better, graduate from college? You've sacrificed a lot to get your children to this point. A lot of those late nights of helping with homework, early morning packing the lunches, which, by the way, I was terrible at. Peanut butter was my source. Last-minute trips to the store for the poster board for the projects that nobody told you about until it was time, almost time for bed. You have a better luxury now. You got things open all night. Back in the day, that wasn't it. And not too long ago, you dropped them off here with a few tears, a lot of prayers, hoping that they would learn just more than a thing or two while they're here. So I understand that, and moms in the crowd, your sacrifices go unnoticed. So to graduates, what I'm learning in my time on earth here is this saying: life doesn't come with a manual, it comes with a mother. And that could not be more true. But as you go out into the world, and I can even say this at my age, I promise there will be days when you wish there was a manual, and you will wish your mother was right next to you helping you with it. So whether it's your mother, your father, your grandmother, your sibling, your professors, I urge you to pick up the phone in those moments and call that special person. Notice I didn't say text that special person. There's nothing like the sound of your own child's voice on the phone or somebody you care about. It's irreplaceable. Sometimes I'll diverge and say, if you write a text and say, I hear you, does that mean, I hear you? Does that mean, I hear you? Or does that mean, I hear you? You don't know, do you? Unless it's all caps with a bunch of emojis, which I think emojis are kind of going out now, I think. That's the word I have. In any event, make sure you tell everybody that you love them as often you can. You never know when that last chance is going to be, and don't be afraid to say thank you. So West Virginia Wesleyan is clearly a very special place with lots of talent, and as evidenced by many of you in this room today. Every time I return to this beautiful campus, and it is beautiful, and it is rare, and it is special, I'm reminded of why West Virginia Wesleyan is so important to all of you in here, in the community, in the city and town of Buchanan, the county of Upshur, the state of West Virginia. Wesleyan's commitment to preparing the next generation of servant leaders is not a small challenge in order to meet the needs of West Virginia, Appalachia, and the broader community. It's a mission that we need now more than ever, and that's been a recurring thing in all three of the comments that we've heard. I feel pretty good knowing that West Virginia Wesleyan graduates will be the ones to go out into our communities, our states, and our country, well equipped and prepared to serve and lead. And I've said this more than a few times today. I have had, over the course of my years of service, more than a few West Virginia Wesleyan graduates that I've been honored to have work for me and for all of us in my office. And I can tell you one thing for certain: they are prepared to work, they're ready to work, they're eager to work, and they're the best writers that come into my office from the day one. So congratulations to the faculty. Let's give them a round of applause for preparing you for things that are important. Well, since I know that I'm the only thing I'm not the only thing, but I'm one of the things separating you from having your larger celebration, I promise I won't speak too long. So, my first kind of piece of advice would be to look up. Well, that's easy to say in a church almost. You know, you look down to pray, but then you look up. You look up at the beautiful, you hear the beautiful organist. But so many times, how many meetings have we been in? How many classes have we had? How many times have we been at the dinner table? How many times have we tried to talk to somebody and somebody's looking down? Somebody's looking down. Now, I'm as guilty as anybody in this room, I can tell you. But I think what we need to do is look up. We need to look up into the eyes of our loved ones, our professors, the person who's driving us in the car, whatever it is, that the beauty of looking at somebody and with somebody cannot be replaced. So try to look up. Try to look up from your devices. And you know what? You're doing a pretty good job right now. I don't know if they confiscated the phones out there, but good for you. Good for you. Look up when it comes to your family. They care about you, and they care the most about you, and make sure that you're doing that, and let them, as I said, hear the sound of your voice. So secondly, be present. Make sure and that goes with looking up. How many times have you been looking down on your phone, hopefully not driving, but looking down at your phone and realize you've lost the conversation that you're right in the middle of? This happens to me all the time. And you have to ask for a repeat, and you're almost embarrassed to ask because you realize, while I think, oh, I'm just going to look at my schedule and see where I'm supposed to go next, I've totally toned out of the conversation that I'm in. So make sure that you're present. You've had a lot of practice with this in the classroom, so take that skill that you've used in the classroom and take it with you and try to be present in the conversations that you're in. The president and the chair of the board talked about this. Devote yourself to something greater than just you. You know, leaders of all stripes, and we heard about Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy. Leaders of all stripes devote themselves to a higher purpose. Political leaders, business leaders, religious leaders, educators, they're all elevating to advancing the human condition in some way. And that's a lot. You know what? You feel better about yourself when you're doing that, when you're looking to help somebody else. I love it when you said the acts that you're going to remember are the acts of kindness. Now, I can tell you about a few acts of not kindness that I've had recently, but I won't get into that today. So look up and don't lose sight of that. Make sure that you cherish your friends and family, celebrate celebrate responsibly your evening tonight. And this is the ride of your life, and everything gets smaller in the rearview mirror when you start to look back at the days that you spent here, the conversations that you had, the games that you played in. They're going to get dimmer and dimmer in your memory. So cherish them and remember them as you move through. Not the last thing. My daughter always says, you always say the last thing and then you say something else. So I'll try not to do that to you today. I got two more things. This country. When I walked into the processional this morning, I noticed a man wearing a hat that indicates that he had served our nation and he's a veteran. And it just reinforced to me this part of my speech. We live in the greatest country in the world. Yes, we have differing opinions. Yes, we feel differently about elected officials. Yes, we feel differently about policies. Yes, we feel differently about the way people speak or how they dress or the way they look. But this country is built on strong freedoms that we have to preserve, that men and women are making sacrifices for us right now all across the world. And there are people in this world who want to destroy lovers of freedom. And we've got to protect against that, not just for us, but to be that beacon, that superpower, that giving nation that we are. So remember when you got times of trouble, when you're wondering, are we going in the right way? Are things going right? They have to go right here. Because if they don't go right here, they're not going to go right in the rest of the world. And that sounds like a heavy burden, but it's easy to do. It's easy to love your country. Come to Washington, D.C., walk into the Capitol steps and say to yourself, I'm an American, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that heritage that I have. My father fought in World War II. He was shot in the face. He was 19 years old when he went. He didn't know one single European. He was from Moundsville, West Virginia, but he fought for a cause. And let's not forget that. I think that's important. So lastly, I would address this to all of you, whether you're a lifelong resident, a returning native, or newcomers who find comfort in Appalachia. I encourage you to build a life here in West Virginia. No matter where you come from, no matter where your personal history is, you are all West Virginians now. And I hope that you will come to love the state and have come to love the state like we all do. I like to tell often people that we just have a certain way of living here in West Virginia. The best part of my week is when I'm coming over the mountains, coming home. I come home every weekend. And it's so unique, it's so special. We're just like one big small town. And that's the beauty and I think the love of community that we have here in the state of West Virginia. So I hope that you have come to identify with the rolling hills of West Virginia and the time-honored traditions of the Mountain State. I encourage you to pour back into this state all that has produced you've gotten with your degree and help you develop. We're going to hear a song a little bit later, and some of the lyrics are really quite beautiful if you listen to them. Here's just a small portion. There's a land of rolling mountains where the sky is blue above, and though I may roam, I hurry home to those friendly hills I love. That's me. That's me every weekend. I understand that some of you may leave us for a little while to see other parts of the country and other parts of the world, and I hope you do. And that's okay. Go out, explore, but remember to look up, because when you look up, you see the beautiful sky, the beautiful mountains. You can see our Creator as it's just a magnificent way to really center yourself and think about where you are. Go out, explore the world, look up, but when the time comes, just know that these country roads will welcome you home. There isn't a more special place on earth in my mind than West Virginia. We welcome you back with open arms. Congratulations. Have a great day. Congratulations to everybody here. Thank you.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree please rise? President Moore, these persons have met the requirements for their degree and have been approved therefore by the faculty and the Board of Trustees of West Virginia Wesleyan College. I am happy to present them for the degree Bachelor of Arts.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of West Virginia Wesleyan College, I confer upon you Wesleyan's Bachelor of Arts degree with all the rights, privileges, and honors appertaining thereto. Please come forward and receive your diploma. All right, yeah.
Trista Dawn Arthur. Catherine Esther Olivia Caldwell. Abigail Grace Fowler. Ari Honey Hayes. Catherine Grace Morgan. Danica Paige Probst. And I failed to mention all of these graduates are graduating summa cum laude. Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude, Emily Virginia Ellison. Ruth Ann Hayes. Davis Benjamin Haynes. Camden Wesley Lawrence. Benjamin Lucas Long. Tess Elise McCartney. Caden Kirkland Robinson. Oriana Jade Sharpless. Kendall Beth Stoffel. Brenlyn Ann Swecker. Bachelor of Arts, cum laude, Ethan Walter John Bovair. Emma Nicole Boring. Nathan James Brennan. Samantha Paige Carlin. Chloe Adeline McGriff. Rayanne Dawn Nadolski. Jessica A. Wickhart. Bachelor of Arts, Jabari Alexander Adams. Zion Wangori Alsay. Electra and Pierre and Unique Allenberg. Brendan A. Baugh. Brian Stephen Bernard. Caitlin Rose Bowen. Madeline Ellery Brown. Madison A. Chisholm. Jason Jawan Coping Smith. Samaria Hope Kaufman. Jayla Caprice Coward. Peter Richard Devanzo. Chelsea Lynn Fritz. Miley Helena Hunt. William Stephen Kraft. Nikaya Starr Ludwig. Chedozi Alexander Ozu Udeze. Nathan William Payne. Lydia Renee Phillips. Thatcher Preston Poteet. Desiree Alicia Roy. Novalie B. Schmidt. Innocent Saramba. Audrey Lee Schuff. Lindsay Madison Silva. Sydney Alexandra Stewart. Anna Nicole Swearingen. Grant Bryant Swift. Brianna Madison Warner. Sierra Nicole Wilfong. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Science in Nursing degrees please rise? President Moore, these persons have met the requirements for their respective degrees and have been approved therefore by the faculty and the Board of Trustees of West Virginia Wesleyan College. I am happy to present them for the degree Bachelor of Science or Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
By the authority vested in me and the Board of Trustees of West Virginia Wesleyan College, I confer upon you Wesleyan's Bachelor of Science or Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. Thank you for wanting to be a nurse, with all the rights, privileges, and honors appertaining thereto. Please come forward to receive your diploma.
Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude, Zaina Mohammed Abdel Salam. Cameron Bonneau. Christian Jacob Chamaya. Benjamin James Collett. Kyan Drake Gillespie. Elijah Parker Hanig. Caleb David Hardy. Maggie Elizabeth Queen. Kaif Cameron Raymond. Kennedy Page Samargo. Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude, Lance David Cerullo. Tate Benton Glover. Colin Nathaniel McIntyre. Sadie Diane Nichols. Pedro Enrique da Silva Parmesani. Abigail Ruth Patterson. Mary Christine Schrantz. Alyssa Lynn Souders. Isaac Lloyd Majero Unetta. Bachelor of Science, cum laude, Eli Garrett Brogan. Abigail Lindley Hannon. Pryor L. Ketterman. Allison Page Coons. Bachelor of Science, Alexis Gerard Abelos II. Coulter Alexander Bracken. Ridley J. Braid. Isaac Robert Branch. Nathan James Bush. Samantha Christine Cash. Donna Michaela Clendenin. Malachi Min Cruz. Derek Demir Davis. Alyssa Nicole DeCrease. Marvin Alexander Dela Paz. David Tucker Denning. Liam Michael Depp. David Charles DeSayo Jr. Lojain El Fatairi. Nicholas Bernard Evans. Brooklyn Leanna Dunn Farley. Bradley William Fint. Kohei Fujishita. Cole Douglas Galati. Daviana Latavius Hatchell. Dryden M. Holstein. Brogan Lee Horniman. Devin Richard John. Kyrie Caleb Jones. Tyler Lee Kuhn. Jack Philip Luton. David Lynn Massey. Caleb William Maxon. Sarah Paige McCall. August Cool Mead. Bree Ann Moll. Jacelyn Paige Murray Schrader. Margaret Elizabeth Nolte. Savannah Lee O'Shields. Draven Juan Owens. Gabriel Andrew Paxton. Takashi Ichiro Pollard. Gabriel Thomas Reynolds. Nathan Thomas Romer. Angelo Saeed Romero. Nicholas Graham Slater. Tyler Scott Sloan. Timothy Alexander Sutton. Tatsuki Takahashi. Lane Michael Tenney. Alex Michael Thompson. Jack Everett Tilton. Preston Scott Todd. Adam Scott Varosky. Colin Avery Webster. Louis Paul Willis Faulkner. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, magna cum laude, Caitlin Brooke Barnett. Paige Allison Miller. Courtney Grace Pfizer. Lily E. Peters. Ellie Nicole Pergolati. Megan Elizabeth Pritt. Bachelor of Nursing cum laude, Zoe Elizabeth Casto. Katie Elsbeth Dunham. Bailey Alexa Estudio. Chloe Jo Hamrick. Kimberly Michelle Howell. Caitlin E. Martin. Kylie Brooke Metz. Erin Paige McClelland. Ariel L. Sayer. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Emma Bernice Adcock. Talia Marie Cooper. Kenna Nicole Ferguson. Leah Christine Hall. Noah Parker Jordan. Hannah Marie Laffery. Jody Lynn Mullins. Emily Ashley Pankovich. Will the candidates for the 5-year undergraduate and Masters of Business Administration, Masters of Business Administration, Master of Fine Arts, 5-year Masters of Athletic Training, Master of Athletic Training, Master of Science in Athletic Training, Master of Science in Nursing, and Doctor of Nursing Practice degrees please rise? President Moore, these persons have met the requirements for the respective degrees and have been approved, therefore, by the faculty and the Board of Trustees of West Virginia Wesleyan College. I am happy to present them for the degree 5-year undergraduate Master of Business Administration, Master of Business Administration, Master of Fine Arts, 5-year Master of Athletic Training, Master of Athletic Training, Master of Science in Athletic Training, Master of Science in Nursing, or Doctor of Nursing Practice degree.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of West Virginia Wesleyan College, I confer upon you Wesleyans 5-year undergraduate Master of Business Administration, Master of Business Administration, Master of Fine Arts, 5-year Master of Athletic Training, Master of Athletic Training, Master of Science in Athletic Training, Master of Science in Nursing, or Doctor of Nursing Practice degree, with all the rights, privileges, honors appertaining thereto. Please come forward and receive your diplomas.
Five-year undergraduate, Master of Business Administration, summa cum laude, Lucas Hayden Wright. Magna cum laude, John Ibuka-Nalua. Cum laude, Kylie Ann McMillan. Bryant Derek Sheffield. Aaron Lewis Bradley. Luke Gabriel Berner. Hunter James Eplin. Elizabeth Brooke Hamrick. Christopher William Humes. Christopher Ian Norris. Cy Daniel Persinger. Kyle Michael Rasich. Master of Business Administration, Tanner Lynn Faulkner. Aaron Lee Vardell. Benjamin Ray Wilson. Master of Fine Arts, Stephanie Brett Gordon. Jolynn Powers. Caitlin Grace Savino. Five-year Master of Athletic Training, Darius Deshawn Cooper. Connor Andrew Holland. Hunter James Williams. Master of Athletic Training, Gianluca Alexander Gernt. Master of Science in Nursing, Sarah Beth Chips. Ashton Rochelle Croston. Valerie Jean Jordan. Crystal Gale Lowe. Sydney Jane Maxwell. Holly Lynn Reveling. Paige Caitlin Tusing. Doctor of Nursing Practice, Anne Marie Whitehair. At this time, I would ask all of our graduates to please stand. And all of our graduates who have received an undergraduate degree, I would ask you to move your tassel from the right to the left side. Congratulations to all of you.
Okay. Faculty, staff, families, support systems, friends, and colleagues. Good morning. Thank you for letting me speak for you today. And for those who don't know me, my name is Zoe Casto, and I'm your senior class president for the class of 2025. And before I start with my speech, I just wanted to talk a little bit about somebody special. 35 years ago, the class of 1990 established an award to recognize a member of Wesleyan's faculty for the quality of their contributions to college and its students. Each graduating class is permitted to select a recipient for the Distinguished Faculty Award. Here's a quote from one of her students. While she teaches some of the hardest classes, she takes the time to help students understand the concepts and creates an atmosphere to succeed. And it's in my honor, this year, the class of 2025 is pleased to announce that Professor Kelly Terhune of the Thomas H. Hutchinson School of Business. And now also, I would be remiss if I didn't present a special gift to President James Moore on behalf of the class of 2015, especially as one of those freshmen that had the privilege and honor of having him in their freshman FIEX course whenever he was a dean, but we're also proud of you. And we know whenever we leave, you're going to be very bored and have nothing to do, so we have a little task for you. And we've contacted the marketing office to check in on you in the next couple weeks to see your progress.
Probably probably Legos, just so everyone's aware. So wish me luck. Thanks.
So I just want to take a moment and thank my classmates and professors and friends and family who have contributed to the senior class gift this year. Our class is dedicated to support our friends in campus security by paying it forward to have additional cameras installed on campus. If you haven't had a chance to make your gift yet and would like to, please see one of our helpful advancement staff team members in the alumni office. And so far, the total is $2,755. So congrats. To fellow graduates, I just want you all to take a moment and just look around. Take it all in the sea of familiar faces, the breath of accomplishment in the air, and the bittersweet understanding that this chapter, meeting one of the most significant, is coming to an end. It feels like just yesterday we were wide-eyed freshmen, navigating campus with a mixture of excitement and trepidation, unsure of where our classes were or who our lifelong friends would become, and now here we are. We've walked this campus, shared countless experiences, and forged bonds that will last a lifetime. Our journey hasn't always been easy. We faced academic hurdles that seemed impossible, personal challenges that tested our resilience, and yes, even a global pandemic that redefined what normal meant during a critical part of our college experience. But through it all, we persevered. We learned, we leaned on each other, and found our strength in our professors' guidance, and we discovered within ourselves a resilience that we may not have realized we even had. Today is about more than diplomas that we have received, and it's about recognizing our growth and the wisdom that we've gained in the people we've become. As we stand here at the edge of a new beginning, the future stretches before us, vast, uncertain, and full of possibilities. It's exhilarating, it's daunting, but we're not the same people that first stepped onto this campus 4 years ago. We are stronger, wiser, and more prepared to face the complexities of the world. West Virginia Wesleyan doesn't create graduates, it creates change makers. And in the words of John Wesley himself, do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as you ever can. And let us also remember the incredible support systems that brought us to this moment. To our faculty and staff, thank you for your dedication, your wisdom, your unwavering commitment to our education. You didn't just teach us, you inspired us to think critically, question deeply, and strive for excellence. And to our families, our support systems, and our friends, your love and encouragement have been our constant anchor. Thank you for the sacrifices you've made, the shoulders you've offered, and the endless support you've provided. This milestone is yours too. And to my fellow graduates, the class of 2025, it's been an absolute honor to serve as your class president. Your spirit, your resilience, your brilliance have inspired me every single day. As we head off onto our individual journeys, let us carry the lessons we've learned, the friendships we formed, and the values we hold close. Let's move forward with courage, with compassion, with determination to leave the world a better place than we found it. The future is ours to shape, and let's make it a future that we can all be proud of. And before I close, I just wanted to leave a line from one of my favorite books, from The Perks of Being a Wallflower. It just captures something very beautiful in this exact moment that we're in today. And in this moment, I swear we are infinite. Congratulations, class of 2025, we did it.
Good morning. My name is Maggie Lohman. I'm a proud member of the West Virginia Wesleyan College class of 2020, and I currently serve as second vice president of the West Virginia Wesleyan College Alumni Council. Graduates, it is an honor and privilege to be here with you on this important day to welcome you to the Orange Line. A couple weeks ago, I was on campus for our spring Alumni Council meeting. During that meeting, while council members discussed our proudest WVWC memories, one member mentioned how the song My Home Among the Hills bookends a Wesleyan student's college experience. Students hear those beautiful lyrics during the first welcome events on campus, and then close out their journeys with the tune during commencement, as we'll do after this. As I thought more about this statement, I realized that while My Home Among the Hills does bookend a student's experience, this campus, this home among the hills, with its people and beauty and spirit, serves as a through line to the rest of its students' lives. For me, WVWC changed my life in countless ways. It fostered my passions, nurtured my craving for adventure, introduced me to my husband, provided me with some of my best friends, and connected me with faculty and staff who continue to be friends and cheerleaders today. My time here deepened my love for the state and its people and motivated me to contribute my talents and gifts to make this world a better place. My first memories at West Virginia Wesleyan were made when I was a 16-year-old violinist in the instrumental music cohort at West Virginia's Governor's School for the Arts. While there, I had the privilege of being taught by then Director of Jazz Ensembles, who today sits on the stage as the 20th president of the college. Dr. Moore gave us a note on our first day titled, Finding Your Niche and Voice. Part of this note said, music needs all different kinds of people with all different kinds of skills to flourish. So, some of you may emerge as gifted composers, others as talented soloists, others as solid musicians who are great leaders within an ensemble. And there may be other contributions that you can make to the process. But as long as you approach this with an open mind, open ears, and an open heart, this will be an experience that you'll cherish for the rest of your lives. Although Dr. Moore was writing about our music-making experience during the summer of 2014, I think his words also summarize the process of navigating West Virginia Wesleyan as a college student and highlight what makes this place so special. This campus also depends on all different kinds of skills to flourish. Carl Gregg Doney, who served as West Virginia Wesleyan's president from 1907 to 1915, wrote in his book, Cheerful Yesterdays and Confident Tomorrows, that while at West Virginia Wesleyan, students, quote, multiplied their powers to be and to achieve. Over the past several years, you have worked to find your niche and voice. You have grown and learned and succeeded, but your powers and achievements don't stop here. You are only at the beginning of all you can do and accomplish. This place has given you tools to succeed and refine your unique gifts. And just as this campus needs all different kinds of skills to flourish, so too does the world. It's up to you to discover how you want to offer your skills wherever your path takes you. And don't forget, it is all right to change that path as many times as you need. This campus and its lessons, community, and love is always with you. Remember that our Alumni Association is always available to you. Your engagement with this association matters. We are here because of the dreamers and giants that came before us, and it is our mission to continue the good work of this college and to give back in meaningful ways. Be present in the life of this college and its mission to foster thought and leadership and service to others. Stay in touch with professors, staff, and classmates. Reach out for advice or just to visit. Share your accomplishments with the Alumni Office and keep your contact information current. And most importantly, share Wesleyan proudly. This college continues because of the alumni who are proof that this place matters and that the work being done here is important. As you take on life's next adventures, be confident that all you need is already inside you. Remember the spirit of this campus and pass that spirit on to others you encounter. West Virginia author and West Virginia alumna Denise Giardina wrote in her novel Storming Heaven, "I have traveled outside the mountains, but never lived apart from them." Although you physically depart from this campus today, my wish and hope for you is that you experience what it means to never again truly live apart from these hills. On behalf of Alumni Council, congratulations, and welcome to the West Virginia Wesleyan College Alumni Association.
I invite you to stand in body and spirit as you are able to receive this benediction. As we stand on the edge of tomorrow, blessed by the wisdom of the past and the hope of the future, may you carry the lessons you've learned and apply them with courage, humility, and compassion for the betterment of your communities, broader Appalachia, and the world. Go now in peace to lead, to serve, to transform, and may the grace of God, the wisdom of your mentors, and the strength of your home among the hills go with you always. Amen.